Good afternoon, Pierre Luc. What did you learn about your group with the way you responded to the losing consecutive games in regulation for the first time this year?
Yeah, well, I mean, you said right there, it never lost two games in a row since the beginning of the season. Obviously, that came to an end against Edmonton, but to bounce back, two games, two hard games against a team that competed well, that played well, I think it says a lot about our group. And through the season, you're going to go through adversity, and I think it just helps you for later on in the season and in the playoffs.
I'll go next to Ted Wyman from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Ted.
Hi, Pierre Luc. Your first game with the Jets was against Calgary back in February. Can you just assess how you think things have gone and how good you feel now compared to back then?
Yeah, back then, I think I kept my shift length to like 32 seconds or something like that. It was not an easy game mentally or physically for me. But since then, I think I got my energy back to where it needs to be. But I think my game, this year has been a weird year with everything that's gone on, and I know I can play a lot better. I'm still not satisfied where my game's at right now, but I think that you learn, and throughout the season, playing with line mates and sticking with these guys, I learned a lot, and it's only going to get better and better.
I'll go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Thank you, Gregor. Pierre Luc, you certainly as a team did what you needed to do in Vancouver in terms of widening the gap a little bit between yourselves and the Canucks. Is that kind of the mindset going into this 3-game series against Calgary as well, especially with, I would imagine, the desperation level that they're going to play with?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the playoff race is now. It's so still, in a normal year be early in the season, but now it's, there's not a lot of games left. So the race is right now, you're going to see teams that can't lose too many games come out and play their best games of the seasons every night. So for us, I think, we have to look up in the standings. We have to look up. We can't really necessarily look down. We want to win every game, just like any other team in this division. But for us, the playoff race, once the playoffs start, you don't have time to readjust your game. So I think it starts with these games right now, these 20-some games left till the end of the season.
We'll go next to Scott Billick from the Sun. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Pierre Luc. Just curious to know from you about team maturity and how it's translated for you guys to be able to kind of say the right thing, but not only that, but also doing the right thing, kind of maybe after adversity or even after winning games, not trying to get too high, too low type thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm back to being the youngest guy on the team. So, me and Stan, actually, I'm probably younger than him. I don't know, but you learn a lot from these guys. And I think, like I said before, throughout the season, you're going to go through adversity, and it's only going to make you stronger for the end of the year. But to be in this group, to see how we handle ourselves every day, to see how the coaching staff handles every practice and every video session. I think, I can learn a lot from being here and from these guys. But as long as you learn and you apply what you learn, the sky's the limit to what you can do. And I think that with this group, we're very confident in ourselves and we know what we can achieve. It's just for us to keep learning and keep applying everything.
And final question to Ted Wyman from the Sun. Go ahead, Ted.
Here, Luc, what's it been like to go out every day and play with two wingers who are so dynamic?
Yeah, it's been fun. Two guys close to my age too. One guy I played against in juniors, so I know a little bit about him. I'm trying to learn German. He speaks German, so it's a little bit easier to get to know them faster. But they're two amazing players. KC's, I've said before, one of the most underrated players in the NHL, I think. Nicky is probably one of the fastest, if not the fastest in the NHL. And two guys can pass, can shoot. It's been great playing with them, and I think we're only going to get better as we learn, what we want from each other and what the others are looking for and passes and stuff like that. But it's been great to be with them.